and probably the MLG one. You can check that ring
It's
for
everywhere.
yourself. It's all over the internet now.
I'll tell you what as well, it's like twice the size of any of the other ones as well. It's got a feature on either side. Talking of hot streaks though, EnVyUs currently on a 10-map win streak at the CWL Championships. They're current 6-0, 6-0 so far today, in the arena, but before that they 3-0'd Optic Gaming and of course won their last map previous to that. But let's kick things off. Team EnVyUs, EnVyUs going head-to-head, map 1, Hardpoint Valkyrie.
Here we go, straight in the Valk. Ventilation room, as we know well and truly by now, always a mess, never very clean. Almost as clean as that kill was from Classic. Nice two-piece to open this up. EG, back on spawn. How long can Envy hold on? Envy, for those wondering at home, are the players with the blue outlines. EnVyUs will be wearing the yellow.
Aches picking up a nice double there, as we do see the ventilation room right at the second in hands of Team EnVyUs, but those yellow arrows will be pushing in, EG trying to regain control, and here we go. Assault to Apathy entering first, and Apathy and Assault are going to find themselves 2 apiece as they do retake, as 20 seconds left. We're going to see them maybe get this scrap time. EnVyUs though, setting up here in fire, as you can see. Classic, a player no stranger to the main stage, to the pressure.
And again, the importance of this matchup, they're going to be rolling straight into that top 3 position. Highly sought after, coveted spot here at COD Champs. Hugh hoping to make his first appearance. Here we have it over the operations bunker. So far, very even Stevens between both teams. Can EnVyUs find a hole here, find a way to punch on through? Operations bunker so far, 2 kills in a row. Apathy, beautiful work from Classic 3. Halfway towards streaks, 45 seconds left in the bunker, and we've got Envy in control for now, but for how long does EG come knocking? 2 of them stacking through the back end. Decimate finds 1, 2 pushing their way through the street. There's only 1 player left alive, and that's going to be Aches. Aches gets in there, he finds 1 kill out of it, but Classic quickly trades it out. Envy still with the hold for now, but as you can see, the spawns from EG quick, thick and fast as they desperately try to get back in there and flood the hardpoint. Prevent the points from accumulating there for Envy.
And we're going to see Silly get taken down actually by a team grenade. One thing I do want to touch on is a couple of the actual players in particular. Decimate for me, he's been so hot and cold, especially in the half points. He's had some fantastic maps and series, but sometimes, you know, he started a little bit slow. He's 1-4 right now, and his colleagues over 9 and 7 kills for Classic, Chino, and Hugh. But again, on the flip side of things, Silly just picks up his 2nd kill. Nevertheless, though, we're going to be heading to that storage bunker. EnVyUs now have full control. Silly biding his time, keeping patient, and here he goes. Maybe entering a little bit prematurely here. He's not really got the backup, but he thinks he can do it all himself. The answer is that he can't, and EnVyUs are going to wipe out EnVyUs.
That's a big play from EG. That's not something they're able to make happen, and now Aches is going to have to try to fight his way back through the street. Checks that corner, but Chino's all over it. Classic finds another kill in the street as well, and there's a slight delay in that one, and Silly now makes his way forward. He's made his way to the gates of the bunker. Can he get any further? Beautiful work there, finds 2. He does get cut down by Decimate from behind. There we are. The players are now making their way in, and 85 points and climbing. Envy hanging in there tight. Chino, 2 in a row. Beautiful work from him as he hangs in at 12 and 5 for Classic, 11 and 7 for Chino. EnVyUs have really come to play here.
EnVyUs looking for that 100-point mark to get over that mental state, but EnVyUs is already rotated round. 5 seconds left, and now we're going to be going to the office. Aches is going to find Chino. It's just going to put him back on that spawn. Let's see where he hits up as the hardpoint does rotate around. You see Chino spawn right at the back. Not what you want there. Assault will be covering the lanes, but EnVyUs is now halving the points of EnVyUs. EnVyUs really showing up here at the start of the hardpoint.
Yeah, it's a slow start for EnVyUs, but look, if anybody can play the long game, it's EG. We've seen some mighty comebacks. Envy have already made a big comeback against FaZe in the first round of the winners bracket, and there's a chance they could force it here. Apathy with a delightful 3-piece to hang on to office there now, and you can see 30 seconds remaining on the office in EG. This is a very tight hold, watertight even. See if they can cling on and do the best they can to get back into this, because Envy with a slight lead now, dead on 100 points. Aches next in the office to go for it, and Chino and Hugh are going to knock right through the front door. Silly, can he make the play happen here? Very, very tough ask, and you've got Chino locking down with the bar, and there's a nade waiting in the hands of Hugh just in case that didn't work out.
And we went into this, obviously it was 50 to 100. EnVyUs now 30 points off of that. They're deciding to obviously go to that rotation. They seem to be one up over EnVyUs in the last couple of minutes over, you know, that rotation battle. However, can they claw their way back into it? Down by 30 points and counting, and dropping, should I say. Silly and Apathy combining with a nice double, and this is pushing EnVyUs further and further back. No real streaks on the board at this given time as we do look to that scoreboard. Chino, a player going off now, 1.5k decent at 15 and 10 and 8. finding Chino, putting him down as Classic does answer back.
I just want to call out Apathy for what is the most ridiculous hipfire. He somehow seems to always do it. The quick peaks, the hipfire, no matter what the range, he still seems to get those hit markers. It's incredible. Apathy again. Mixed tournament from him. The highs are great, but the lows are a bit stanky. Can he make something special happen here? Evil Geniuses with the lead. App finding the first. Aches over the top. Decimate cuts him down before his feet even touch the floor, and now EG back on spawn, getting ready for the next rotation. 10 seconds left on smokestacks. EnVyUs have got the lead, but for how long?
50-point lead now, down to just 10 here. The ventilation coming up next. And again, first rotation done, dusted, it's over, and we see just a 15-point lead here now for Team EnVyUs. However small that lead is, it all counts. You see Assault trying to lock down the door, but Hugh batters his way in now with that PPSH, taking him down and regaining control for Team EnVyUs. For me, Miles, I'm waiting for a player to kind of go up that to the next gear, to step it up a little bit, get some streaks, change the game, because now it's so back and forth. The kill feed, blue, yellow, no one being that difference maker.
Yeah, it's almost a Swedish flag right there. Classic holding in, shots are out. EnVy have done a fantastic job of holding the vent room in. EG have not exactly been slouches as they attack it, but EnVy have had an answer for absolutely everything, whether it's getting stuck, whether it's getting flashbanged or whatever. They're just doing the best job they can of clinging to absolute dear life there. Hook eliminating the members of EG. 4 kill spree for him. Classic also on a 4 kill spree. Streaks could actually break the back of EG here on Valkyrie. Classic finally going down. That's the dream dead for him, but Hugh still alive and kicking. Ventilation room is coming to an end, and as we move over, it does look like EnVy are in control.
Hugh may be that player, that difference maker, the game changer. 4 kills to his name right now, bobbing back and forward, looking for the player, but no, Apathy denies, and no streaks will be acquired. Decimate kicking things off here in the operations bunker, and again, just so back and forth. EnVyUs widening the gap here as a 60-point lead now, back in control for EnVyUs. This could be the biggest lead that they've actually had in the game, and they actually still have control of this bunker. And the players of Evil Geniuses, they're spawning pretty far away down by that smokestack, Miles.
Decimate still doing the best he can. As you said, full spawn down my smokestacks. 200 points crossed now. Operations bunker still in the hands of EnVy. This is starting to get dicey. This is starting to get a little dark for Evil Geniuses. We're on the hotter scale of the spice spectrum now. Classic hoping to grab Silly here. That's a nice gunfight to win the back end of the fight there. As we roll on over, Chino in position. Operations bunker is now coming to a close. The curtain is about to set on that one, but we're just about to get ready. As we roll over, Egg slow and steady push. Chino, he's hoping to not find Eggs on the right-hand side. Perfect work. Storage bunker now rolls over. 3 kills for Evil Geniuses. Decimate. Last player left alive with the rest of EnVy now on spawn. Can they find something out of this? This would be a very powerful break if they can. EG, well spread across the map, hoping to find at least something.
EnVy just seem to have stepped it up as a team, not an individual, but Classic, you've got to point out, 24 and 16. Hugh right there with him with that 90 seconds on the clock, but 27 points, 27 seconds away from taking map number 1. EG, they are the team that need to step it up. They've got control now, but here come the boys in blue. 2 go down. Classic answers back, but it's not enough. EG, they hold on, they wipe them out. They're going to have to reset. 25 seconds here is aggressive. Is Silly with a double, and now the communication's going to be flowing, but with 20 seconds left, EG cannot rotate and give this up. They rotate right now, and EnVy, they pretty much won it.
Could technically put themselves much closer here. 10 points for the win if they manage to get every last second here on Storage Bunker. EG now, they're buckling up for the winter, and it's going to be a long and horrible cold winter if they let anyone from EnVyUs in. Hook knocking at the door. He's going to find something if he opens. As we flip over to the office, nades are through. The trap is sprung. Nade goes through, gets 1 kill. Assault answers back with a lovely 2-piece, still alive. EG hold for now.
One simple break. The crazy thing is right now, Decimate just 12 kills to his name, but the rest of the players have stepped it up. 24. Are we going more? That's the thing. Aches and Apathy and Silly picking up kills. Hugh breaks in. Is there anyone close enough? Number 6 needs to get in there. Apathy, where are you? The collapse is happening. 5 seconds to go, but Apathy comes up clutch, and EG will survive. 30 more seconds here. Evil Geniuses may just go for another push.
A big push. They need it. This is all now coming down to the wire. EnVy, 5 seconds for the win. Apathy once again saves the day. He's going to check. His corner's check from behind, but that could well be it. Assault, though. The shots are out. Decimate's on the other side of that wall, and with that, they may be able to make this one work. EG hanging in there with dear life. Aches on the outside. The office now controlled by EnVy. Silly answers back in a beautiful bit of work, but can't get it done.
No one's rotated. Assault needs to go big. It's basically a 1v2. Finds the first, finds the second, and Assault keeping things alive now for EG. A wise decision there to sit back, pick up the kills, but Decimate deletes 2. Ace and Apathy, they're going to be spawning out. It's Silly and Assault. They need to go big. Cute denies. He's going to find one. Silly finds the second, but he does not complete with just 2 points to go. They're going to find 250. And there you have it. A big, big victory comes in. It was a little bit drawn out, Miles, but overall, they looked the dominant squad.
EnVy take the first. EG certainly making them sweat, certainly making them work hard for it. But that's it. That's our first map loss for Evil Geniuses in 9 games. That is something. What is
9
that?
maps.
9 maps. 9 games. Whoa.
I mean, 9 games. What a win streak that'd be. They were 10-0 going into this. 10 maps back to back. Now 10-1. Pointing things out, EnVy, their victories in the championship bracket have been, 3 1s, 3 2s. They've not been 3-0 in teams. However, a win is a win. And the boys in blue strike first here on the main stage. EG, how do they cope with this? They've been winning non-stop. The vibes have been flowing. I think it comes down to Patrick Pice, aka Ace. He needs to, keep the momentum, keep that hype level up.
Well, now we have to go into the Search and Destroy, and Valkyrie was a surprise. I had a feeling more towards EG in that one, but look, things happen. They lost the first map. EnVy, though, starting out strong is a really interesting thing to note, because typically EnVy have not been starting this series out fantastically. Against FaZe, they went down 2-0 very, very quickly and pretty handedly. So we'll see if they can keep up that momentum. They managed to close out their first one in a fine fashion. I must admit, EG, again, that kind of tenacity, that same kind of ferocity we've been seeing a lot of teams bringing, especially towards the business end of Hardpoints, where in the final few rotations, when they know they only need 3 seconds, everyone seems to just become like immaculate defense-wise, and they don't let anything through. If you can play like that from the start, it'd be great. You'd be winning 250 to 50. Yeah. Either way, EnVy have still got a bit of a road ahead of them. EG do not want to be going down into that lower bracket. This is the high road, in terms of the bracket. The low road is going to get you there in the end, but the high road will get you there sooner.
Yeah, I mean, you jump top 6 to top 3 instantly. You jump from $55,000 to $100,000. You're sitting in the winner bracket final at top 3. They'll be facing, obviously, anyone from obviously that lower side. Could that be TK? Could that be EU United? Who knows? That game's coming up after this one. That'll be the last game of the day. But for these guys, they finish strong here. They go into Championship Sunday in top 3 without losing a series in the championship bracket. You don't want to drop down to this loser bracket, because then you've got to fight for, for top 4, top 3, and it's just a longer process, a much longer process.
Harder teams to face, more on the line, more challenging in every aspect. Saint-Marie Dumont up next. Northern France is where we will be sealing the deal here for the old Search and Destroy. Now again, EG is not a team you put a hell of a lot of stock in terms of their Search and Destroy performance. But there have been some moments of brilliance, and again, I hark on about this one, but for me it's Silly. Silly needs to step up in the Search and Destroy. If he's playing confidently, if he's playing aggressively, he's just checking gunfights that he should never be checking. He's challenging in situations where anybody else would be backing down, but Silly wins those. He's the kind of guy that will win those. So I'm hoping to see him really come out here and bring the A game that I know he can. And that's the sort of thing that's going to get EG back into this one. And the other side of the board, Hook.
That's what I'm thinking.
Terrifying Search and Destroy player.
Yeah, that's what when I'm thinking S&D and I'm thinking these guys, I'm thinking Hugh. But to be a top prospect, to be one of the best teams in the world, you got to have 4 great players. The amount of times we've seen Classic go off in S&D. We're talking Chino. Chino is a player with a bar in hand who can just shred through teams and make it look effortless. Either way, 8 fantastic players on the stage. I know we've got games going on Bravo. Red Reserve are taking on Luminosity over there. So open another tab, enjoy some Call of Duty either side. But practice makes perfect. Evil Geniuses Search and Destroy record. CWL Anaheim, it was 0-8 Miles. Here at the COD Champs, it's 4-1, much improved.
0-8, that is rougher than a cat's tongue. But hey, at Champs, you turn it all around. You turn a bad year into the best year. And so far, so good for both these squads. It's going to get a hell of a lot better for one of these teams. Here we go, into the search. EnVy up by 1. Evil Geniuses now on offense as they surge forward into this small French town that soon will become an absolute bloodbath. App goes down to Classic. That STG doing work. Again, the bomb site is going to be A. It's leading the way forward. Shots are through. It's a nice bit of enabler. Classic is, again, solid position. Starts this game off beautifully. Shots on Awakes as well. Now as his teammates are rotating past, decimates now the cavalry as he arrives. On the other side of B-Bomb, Hukes on his own as he deals with Assault. 55 seconds left on the clock, and EG have had to pump the brakes and rethink their plan.
Just want a big shout out there to Decimate. Comes over, helps Classic out. He was in a lot of trouble. Right by the bomb, 2 players pinching him. Decimate, though, comes off and scares them away. It's like the big brother coming in and having none of it. But 3v4, the bomb's going towards B-Bomb, and Hugh ready and waiting. A player so devastating with a PPSH in hand, and he's already just seen that from Silly. There goes the first, finds one, will find the second, but Assault dishes out some punishment of his own before finding himself dead. And watching his teammate is all up to Aches in a 1v1. He's now found Classic, so now it's a 1v1, 20 seconds left. Bomb is down, and you just know where Decimate's gonna be. Look at the pre-aim. Assault finds him, not gonna find the kill though. Decimate stepping up big time on the main stage.
That much time left on the clock. Aches had but one choice, and you got to admire it. He lined up that crosshair, and he stepped out into the action. Took that one on the chin. He really went down fighting there. He's earned his place in Valhalla.
Yeah. Decimate, just to talk about Decimate a little bit, you know, when you think of, you know, Aches, we can tell you where Aches was a year ago. When you look over the side, what was, you know, Apathy doing a year ago? He was, you know, picking up a lot of checks to say the least. But Decimate for me in the past 12 months has come on leaps, bounds, and found himself in a pro team like Envy. Credit to him.
Going into the second, Aches is whipping out a snipe, as you can see, hoping to find something. Bomb's making its way down middle for EnVyUs as they make their way on the offense. Ooh, Aches caught a whiff of something there. Hook, so sneaky. We talked about that big brother. The little brother's even more dangerous. Hook, again, a force to be reckoned with in search and destroy, but Aches is hunting him down. He's got a silver bullet for that monster. Can he find him? Hook, slow and steady. If Aches can find it, beautiful work. That's a lovely way to take care of a serious threat, especially in that kind of position. And look at this interesting overextension there from Decimate. He's also going around the back end as well. With Chino planting the bomb at A, Decimate could be in an incredible position to really do some damage. Let's see if Decimate can make this work behind enemy lines all alone. He's certainly in the wrong part of town, but looking all right. Aches getting another kill there in this 1v2, but the timing of this is spectacular. Aches is just about exposed there. Bomb down. 20 seconds left.
1v2, it would be a 1v3, but he's got to obviously defuse that bomb. Players surround him, he's tagged up both. Look at that, the challenge comes out, and with the time, no need to challenge. Decimate can sit back, put his feet up, have some fun. He's not going to get the defuse, but Aches is working on streaks. He's trying to pick up the kill. Left, right, wiggling back and forward, and Decimate. There were a few extra bullets in there, Decimate. I'm pretty sure of that one, but letting himself be known. No round win for Aches, no kill streaks for Aches. And another round goes to Envy.
There were definitely a few extra bullets. Fancy footwork from Decimate, though. That's strafe. We watched that aimer just go back and forth, man. That really worked. Got to hand it to him. Those dance lessons are paying off. Another round to Envy here in the Search and Destroy as we go into the third with Evil Geniuses on offense. Silly and Apathy yet to find a kill, yet to find their mark here in the winner's bracket. Aches with the 4. Again, that's a nice sniper kill in the last round. Took care of Fuke as well. How will they fare now on offense?
Time ticking away. All 8 players pretty static, and here we go. Stuns, smokes. Evil Genius is now on the push, but Classic, he's in a perfect position to take down at least one. It's whether he gets the first, and he doesn't. Silly and Assault combine. The double threat comes in, and now a 2v4 here. Decimate, oh, just a little bit behind there. He's gonna fall as well. After he missed those first shots, it was pretty much over as we see a clean sweep here coming in. EG taking a nice round there, Miles.
Evil Genius has just bullied them there. That was unfair to say the least. I mean, they hit him head on at the bomb site, and it was just a brawl, and Envy had nothing there, man. They really didn't have a chance. Perfect way to finish the round out, and now we have a 2-1. I wonder what that says on Assault's hand. Don't tell me it says Assault.
I have no idea.
There's no way, right? Tweet me the answer if you know. Either way, into the 4th round. Envy up by 1 currently. Things have been looking up for Evil Geniuses on the defense now. 2-2 split, 2 making their way through mid. It's going to be a B-bomb push for Envy through the smoke, through the fire and the flames. Assault finds 1, Apathy finds a 2nd. Chino's dropped, and all of it falls to Decimate now. Again, on his own. Tough spot to be in, but he's being hounded. Aches from above. That's it. They've put the call out. He's a wanted man. The hit on him is pretty big. The reward, a round win. Decimate, you keep running, man, but they're gonna get you eventually, and that's it. Destiny comes in the form of apathy.
Another round goes to EG, and we see things tied up and a much closer game after 4 rounds. And you do start to think, obviously, Search and Destroy, we knew the problems that EG had. You saw it before the game. It was 0-8 in Anaheim, you know, the Pro League, everything. It just wasn't good. They have improved. That's a fact. But how much have they improved? Have they improved enough to take down the likes of EnVyUs? This tournament alone, EG, they've been pretty much perfect, especially in the nationwide that they have in Search and Destroy. Obviously picking up 3-0s, except they've just lost the Hardpoint to Envy. But back into round number 5, as we do see Evil Geniuses on the attack now. Bomb in the hands of Assault. Rocking the bar. Who's going to be the one to draw first blood?
Yeah, EG are playing this slow. Envy have opted now to completely take control of the B-bomb, and with that slight bit of silence, bit quiet, they've actually rotated a few players around towards the A-bomb, but they've seen absolutely nobody. I mean, for all they know, that EG are sitting in their spawn just playing rock, paper, scissors, but there's 2 players still towards A, 2 towards B. That smoke towards A. That's it. The game's afoot. Decimate is making his way forward. Number 7, Chino sitting in that power position just above Restaurant. He's getting shots in. That kill is hugely important, but he knows he's in a dangerous spot. He knows it's a power position. Hook, though, he's on the hunt. He's on the prowl. 30 seconds left on the clock, and Hook could come in from behind. He's an absolute shark. He's a jaguar. The apex predator right now as he's making his way in behind the entire EG lineup. As long as Chino can keep him pinned down, that's 3 kills with Hook's name written all over it. 20 seconds left. Here he goes. 1, the trap is
2.
sprung. Hook with the nade.
And I love what he's done there. It's actually drawn out Silly. I'm not sure who that was. That was Chino up top there. Misses the bullets onto Silly. Should have been an easy kill, but the way that Hugh wasn't overly aggressive. He wasn't greedy. He was calm, composed, and collected. He picks up 2, he dips out, he regroups with his squad, and they're rewarded. I'm not sure how Chino let Silly get across that whole gap without taking him down, but nevertheless, it comes down to the same result, and we do see Chino picking up those kills, but credit to Hugh really on the fly.
Perfect plan there from EnVyUs. Almost, literally perfect. That would have been quite something to see him make the kill as he cut across the open field at Lookout Tower. But either way, another round for Envy. They've got the lead for now. EG on defense. Chino's got a snipe. We'd love to see it. Anything here is a boon on defense. Hugh up over the top. Beautiful awareness. What a corner to check. Chino able to find anything else. The death of Aches is going to cause a bit of a stir in the camp of Evil Geniuses, and now they're going to make some moves, and they're actually backing it up. 1 player sitting towards the B-bomb, the other one's down in mid-street and towards just the top of Restaurant. With 1 minute left on the clock, they're still anticipating the play from Envy, and Envy are actually playing this very sneakily. The shots are out. The bomb is slowly and carefully rotating towards A.
Big round here. If Evil Genius managed to clutch a 3v4 and tie up the map 3-3, it'd be huge, but Envy trying to widen the gap, double the lead. Bomb is going down. That's from Classic. 3 players from EG. They're going to be heading over there shortly, but they're actually all over at B. And look at the cuts. Decimate's got the back. Hugh's got the middle. And where's Chino got? He's got the other side, and he's going for a quick scope. It's quick, it's nice. It's 3 in a row for Envy, and each lane was covered.
That was a very clinical round from Envy, and that's the sort of thing that makes me a little worried for Evil Geniuses here in this series. That was so clinical in their execution. Classic misdirection pulling them towards A, an early advantage from the death of Aches. And they played that round incredibly well. At no point were they shaken. EG played into their hands and gave them that 4th round win, and now as we go into the 7th round with Hugh on 4 in a row, Chino with 3 kills in a row. Seems like they've read the play now at B, where the nade markers have gone through. Hugh straight in there, finds one as an assault on the other side of the fence. Again, EG, they commit to the play, but not quite fully, and now they've having taken the nade hits and lost the player, they have to back down again, and they have to rethink this. Chino and Hook sitting on top of the bomb site, 2 players watching the back end as well, so this is again a very solid hold for Envy. Not too easy for anyone on EG to break this now that the clock is ticking, and they do not want to be feeding Hook streaks.
Hugh's in his comfort zone. This range for Hugh is perfect. That PPSH, that SMG, that's where he lives and breathes. They've pretty much got the whole of A covered. EG, though, they're kind of just biding their time, always making EnVy question themselves potentially. But Hugh, he now sees these smokes coming in, grenades as well, but he's got this cover. This is where he belongs. He finds one. Great shots from Assault to take him off that power position. But a 3v2, the smoke is down, and that is going to be all up to Aches. And EnVy, they find themselves 1 round away now, 5-2 in the lead. They've already taken map number 1. Miles, today has been 3-0 after 3-0 after 3-0. EnVy, they are not looking to stop that trend.
No, they are not. EG just kind of happy to sit in the kill box there, just outside the site. Again, not quite fully committing to the attack, not quite hoping for a flank or even, to mix that up. They stuck their guns to it and they really tried to commit to the front door, and you got to hand it to EnVy. Solid shots. Turn that into a bit of an execution. EnVy on map point, about to take themselves up 2-0 in the series if they can win this round. Round number 8. Chino, snipe in hand once again. Apathy possibly extending a little far, but if he takes the stairs, which he does, he may be able to find Chino. A bullet from Chino will get the job done. On the other side of the map, B-bomb site's got a little bit of action. They're teetering towards the entrance there, but EG are in position to defend it. Silly watching the front gate. This is him. Anyone who comes through there, smokes, nades, whatever you name it, he's going to eat them whole and take on those attackers. 1 minute left. Here comes the play. Classic just on the outside. EnVy, they're lining up. All 4 of them on the outside of the site. They're waiting for the intel that anybody from EG may be pushing out through street, and if they haven't got it, here it comes.
EnVy with grenades. Silly's going to find one, trade it out. That's to be expected, and really that's the result that you really do expect. Silly to trade one out, and then EG to find that attacker. Apathy's going to find one more, and Chino. A 1v3 with the sniper to send EnVy as 2-0 up. The odds are against him, Miles.
Good numbers, 20 seconds. Smart move, picking up an SDG, making it a bit of an easier fight, but Assault's going to get it, keeping Evil Geniuses alive for now. Again, favorable trades from EG. Locked that one down in a big way and made that happen. That would have been real rough for them to try to come back from. Tough angle. But as you saw, Chino did the best he possibly could with that snipe. Possibly would have had more success if he kept the snipe out, but again, once you're on that bomb site, you've got players coming in from above at top restaurant. It is a death trap. If your team doesn't have control of restaurant, doesn't have control of the site, it's incredibly difficult to attack like that. And here we go, EG. Still playing for their life here in this map. EnVy only need 1 more round.
Round number 9. Is this the round for EnVyUs? Hugh, 9-6, 3 first bloods, really the MVP for his squad. On the other side of things, Assault's already hit those double digits, but only got 3 rounds to reward his team by. And this is a very, very slow attack from EG. Is this a strategy? Is this a little bit of nerves, indecisiveness? That's the question. Knowing EG and the coach, the players, this is a strategy that they've worked on. With 60 seconds left, it looks like a B push.
3 of them lining up outside. That's the smoke. That's the start of the play. Chino gets absolutely destroyed. Here comes the reinforcements. EnVy trying to get in there as best they can. They've saved their nades for this very occasion. 3 in over the top. That's potential to find a kill. They managed not to make it happen. 40 seconds left now with that bomb down. Classic. He's wasting no time at all. He's trying to get in there. Huke's backing him up over the shoulder. Once they breach and clear this one, they're going to have to contend with the entire might of Evil Geniuses. Huke's going to be the first to die. Classic gets the quick trade. Decimate from up high. Assault's watching him. Again, this is now a 2v3. EG with the numbers. Classic sneaks through, but look at that. Aches playing possum, lined there on the site. Checked it as though it were a body, but it wasn't. It was Paddy P with an SMG.
Back-to-back rounds now for Evil Geniuses, and this is where the nerves start to set in for EnVy. They were sitting pretty ready to take home map number 2. But a very aggressive push, and that all started from really Evil Genius committed to a bomb site, but EnVy, they only had Chino at B. Everyone else was pretty much committed either to the mid or to A, and he was kind of left out there. The grenades took him down. They gave up the bomb site. They didn't have the numbers. 1 more round, and we're getting to see this push to a round number 11. Evil Geniuses, EnVyUs here.
Evil Geniuses have managed to make a match of this one. Got to thank Assault for that. 10-6. He's been going huge. EnVy though now swept things up in a big way, heading towards A. Apathy watching restaurant. We've only got Aches in position. Oh, and Hugh has just decimated him at long range. That's a huge kill. Aches is going to be able to find something with the nade, but I doubt it'll be a kill. It's just going to be a tag. Bombs down. 44 seconds now. The gunfight ensues. The battle for the lookout tower and the bomb site is about to happen. Number 4 on your screen, that's Assault making the slow rotation. You have got Chino watching the northern flank of the team. 30 seconds left on the clock. A play has to start developing. There's a lot of players on that bomb site.
Chino's in the perfect position to watch any player coming from the flank. First one is going to be Silly. Silly draws him out. Silly gets the first bullets in, and Silly could take him down, but Classic elsewhere, and Hugh could found the kill. It's all up to Silly. Denied and shut down. EnVyUs once again take another map here, and Evil Geniuses, they're not used to losing. 3-0 after 3-0, 10 maps back to back. Now finding themselves up against the boys in blue. 2 maps down, 1 more, and they'll be heading to the loser bracket here. But EnVyUs, they're looking to secure that top 3, that 100,000. And we spoke about it before, Miles. The highest organization, average placement, and CWL champs.
What a turn of events this could be. Envy up 2-0 over Evil Geniuses here in the winners bracket. Coming up next, the search has finished. The CTF is up next. Find out the fate of these teams after this break.
were the toughest, baddest squad on and off the field. Neither tank, nor sniper, nor minefield could take them down. They had names like Classic, Decimate, Hook, Chino, and Jack.
Guys, is it just me, or does that seem like a lot of explosions? I mean, I know we're going for this whole epic walk thing, but... Oh, we should have worn earplugs.
Idly ho, neighborinos, welcome back to the 2018 Call of Duty World League Championships, presented by PlayStation 4. Winners bracket. We're about to settle the score between EnVyUs and Evil Geniuses. EnVyUs up 2-0, making it look easy. Search and Destroy was a little bit of a slugfest, but now we go into a capture the flag. EG, before getting into this series, were undefeated in 9 matches. 9 maps. Done it again. 9 maps. Now they're taking 2. If they take 1 more, they're going to be dropping down to that lower bracket where they will be facing some of the finest teams in the world. Would you believe it? Here at Champs, yeah, crazier things have happened. Either way, Miles and Momo here to bring you the potential last map in this series. Phil, your quick thoughts on how this has gone so far for EG?
I mean, so far for EG, not obviously the best. It could be a lot better. Getting us hyped, obviously, that pre-introduction from EnVyUs. They have names like Huke. They do. They have some very fearsome names, but EG for me, the way they turn around, they've been pretty good on CTF. They've been closing games out on CTF. They've been winning 3-0. They've been solid. We know how many reverse sweeps we see time and time again on World War II, and it's the momentum-changing game mode that is CTF. I need to see something big from the likes of Aches, because you're right. There are sharks down there in the loser bracket. Teams like FaZe, Red, LG, Elevate. In the winner bracket, EG, EnVyUs, TK, E United. But CTF is where we're going next.
That's a bad stat if you're an Evil Geniuses fan.
I missed it, I'm not gonna lie.
It was that all 4 members of Team EnVyUs are positive so far in their
Awesome,
KDs
that sounds great.
in CTF. Yeah.
So we could be on for another 3-0. It's game 5 of the day. The last 3 have been 3-0s, but let's kick things off with Capture the Flag. Team EnVyUs versus Evil Geniuses.
On board with Hoop the Nuke. He's had a bit of a highlight reel this championship so far. Classic is broken the sound barrier and made it across the map in record speed in order to pick up those kills, but Assault has completely stopped that one down before the flag could be pulled. Can Decimate continue the play? Evil Geniuses with a solid start, aggressive to say the least. Chino now making his way down through the bottom of the map, through the docks, through the apples and the puddles of grey English rain as he makes his way towards the base of EG. EG now turtling up. You see Ake's bottom left-hand side. He's about to try to engage Chino should he make his way towards that entrance. Apathy now flushing him out. Huge shots from Chino. Absolutely huge shots. 4 minutes on the clock and still a little bit of a stalemate between these two teams. Huke's now managed to make it into the base. EnVy now with a chance to possibly get the pull.
60 seconds gone. London Docks usually delivers here, but again, the pressure coming in from EnVyUs. Decimate, Classic, pushing forward, putting the pressure on, and I will give credit to Evil Geniuses, they have held them off here. But again, what are we gonna see? Stuns going down. Assault trying to light things up with the STG. He's gonna fall to the hands of Chino, and you see backtracking is silly, but 2 players go down. This is the chance. This is where the flag comes out. Chino has his team kills. You know what you wanna see. And that might have been the saving grace for EG.
It was silly though, silly backtracking from middle. He overextended for a moment to try to catch the players by gate, and instead of finding anyone, he backtracked. And now he's helped get his team out of a very, very dicey situation. Things were looking a little scary, but now EG can have a chance to go forward. Assault on your screen on the left-hand side, Apathy rather. Hoping to make their way through middle. Shots are out. Decimate a little too fancy there for Apathy as he gets the kill. Silly is going to trade out with Chino as they make their way forward. The flag of EnVy is now within sight of EG. Can they push on past Decimate? Can they push on past Classic? No, they can't. Silly's down. EG desperately surging forward. They've overextended on the flag, and here comes the play. Huke's managed to get a sneaky pull, and it's about to run straight past them. With the flag out, though, we're going to see a stalemate. Chino's in a position to try and help. This could be big. Aches has the flag for EG. Chino has the flag now for EnVy.
And this is the stalemate where really it all counts. When the time is ticking, it's very, very difficult to kind of commit, to overcommit. Look at number 1, Silly, being so sneaky here. He's going to find the kill. He needed to make that shot. If he didn't, he might have been caught out there. But EG in the more favorable position now, where the players pushed up. EnVyUs and Chino, in fact, trying to close this one out. My goodness, Hugh, he doesn't care. He's got the flag in his back. He's picking up the kill and working towards those streaks himself. But again, stalemate after 2.5 minutes. 2 minutes left in this half here. Who is going to be that difference maker?
I would like it to be Apathy. No kills yet. If he starts to pop the top of those kills, he just won't stop. Assault sneaking his way down. Gotta love Silly as well. That attempt he had on the flag, as brave as they come. Assault still making his way through. We do have the only real pressure is being applied now by EG. Envy possibly waiting for the mistake to be made, and once that happens, you're gonna see him spring into action. Assault so sneaky, so patient. He's liking this. 1 minute 38 left in the clock here in the very first half. If Assault can find something here, streaks within reach. Slow and steady. Silly once again trying to be the difference maker. Chino's got very, very far as he made his way through the underground there. Assault has just done the best he possibly can. Number 7 is rotating back for him. That's Decimate. 1 minute 12, we're still in the stalemate.
Assault's playing this really smart because he's working towards streaks. Yes, he's the only player that can pick up that flag right now, being aggressive, but he's picking up kills time and time again. He's on a 6-kill streak. Apathy, yet to pick up a kill, but Assault can be that difference maker. If he can just find one more kill, someone running through mid-map, then he can use a glide bomb on the flag. Then he can start to put the pressure on. EG are in a great position still. Envy, a little bit turtled up in their own base, and you can see the all-important number 2, Assault, maybe looking to bait out Silly for that final kill.
Silly's doing it again. He's so aggressive. 40 seconds left on the clock. He just ran straight through mid-map. He knew that he had a teammate helping him. That teammate's watching his back, so he didn't get stunned. They have no idea he's there. I mean, they can tell that a play's coming, but they don't know exactly where he is, and that is really important. Assault now backing him up. Less than 30 seconds remain. Decimate. Dices. That's the shots are out. They know there's a player in fire now. You can see the overextension now happening from Classic. They know that the numbers possibly are working in their favor. They don't quite know how many members of EG are across, and Silly, again aggressive, straight through, does get cut down. Assault still staying alive. 10 seconds left before we go into that stoppage time. And this is as tense as they come. Neither of these teams want to let anything go.
And it's crazy when you think about London Docks, you think about those relays, those back-to-backs, those 5-4 matches right now with the flag still out. We will get that extension. We'll get that 60 seconds, and we're going to be looking at Assault. Can he get this glide bomb? He's 2 kills away from that barrage as well. There's the glide bomb. Now he needs to wait for his team to invest this. Number 7, though, keep your eyes out for Decimate.
Oh, wow.
He's got to be loud. He's got airborne, Miles.
Aches is going to have to make the kill. Do or die there. Apathy had to bail him out, and that was an ideal situation to be in. Here comes the play, though. EG, they're going for it. Glide bomb out. They've got eyes on at least Chino. That takes care of Chino. There's 2 players left on defense before they have to respawn. Silly, can he make his way in? Going straight for it. App gets the kill. Assault gets 1, but Decimate. The plot twist. Assault buys the time. Silly gets it, and there's the cap. I love seeing that. Silly diving in from out of shot.
One thing I will say is the way EG played that was absolutely perfect. They used the streak at the right time. They pushed the right place at the right time. The fact that we thought it was a one-on-one with Aches at the back, when little did we know Apathy was down by the docks ready to help him out. Just the cohesion that those guys had will find themselves up at the half. Okay. But of course it's docks. We can see 4, 5, 6 caps on one side. Don't think EG have got this one in the bag as we get things off. Aches is 1 and 3 for goodness sake.
1 and 3.
We've had 5 minutes, and he's had 4 interactions.
I picked up 3 kills in the final few moments. We still have streaks to work with here again for Assault. Apathy now, he's hungry. Confidence has changed. 2 players from Envy having a wrap back now to deal with this attack. Can they do something about middle? There's a player in mid, that's Chino. Chino's winning those gunfights. Chino somehow manages to win 2 in middle. Apathy still trying to win the battle on the base. That's big, but he gets cleaned up by the spawners. Took a little bit too long. Silly can't even pick up the pieces. Huke's there. 2 kills in a row for him, 2 kills in a row for Chino as he runs the flag through mid-map. Assault, he's gonna have to shut down the flag run. Can he find it? He's got no idea, he's running mountain. Chino shots are on through the wall, he finds it. Snipes him, assassinates him with that fighter pilot, but the flag's still alive. Perfect counter cap there by Hukin. That puts Envy back into this one. Can Aches find something? He has to make his way forward. The fighter pilot was well invested, but sadly not enough to really deal the damage, and now we have Chino still pounding away at the line of EG. He's had a great game so far, 10 and 7. Can they continue this pressure? EG have to make something big happen. Assault's got the flag out. This could be taking the lead now with 3:50 on the clock. Just over halfway. This is looking like a cap.
It took 5 minutes for one cap. In fact, it was 6 with the overtime. Now we've got 2 flags back to back with just over a minute played here. Apathy on your screens. He'll be now on the defensive, trying to play a little smarter, but he's going to go down. Decimate and Classic combined, and Team EnVyUs, they're putting the pressure on. They're going to be pushing through fire. Round by the back, but Assault and Silly having absolutely none of that. And Silly, can he end EnVyUs' push? Yes, he can. That's a clean 4 down, and this is where they can get aggressive. Assault stepping it up huge. 16 kills to his name. His teammates combined have only got 2 more than that.
He's on another 5 spree. The artillery barrage at the back of the base is going to keep those players who are sitting in the back end absolutely pinned. Silly finds one, 8 finds another. Assault now etching forward. He's got 2 players nearby. This is actually going to be a very unfortunate pinch unless he can make the turn. He makes the turn. Silly's there to help out. Can he get Classic? He cannot. The flag is out and about. Assault doesn't check the right way, and Classic puts him down with a pistol, and this is big. Duke with the grab. Unfortunately, unable to make any kills out of that. Unable to make the play, but sneaky nonetheless. Buying time for Decimate to make his way forward through mid-map, trying to regain that lost position. Decimate again, shots through, staying alive for now. If he don't want to be going down again.
This is the London Dock CTF that we know. Fast, aggressive, in the face of the enemy. 2.5 minutes potentially to end this series, and to do so, EnVyUs need to pull something out the back here. And Decimate's on your screen coming from the bottom, but Classic finds his way through the top. Decimate's got to go down as well, but Hugh, can he find the second? He gets out alive. That flag, my goodness. He's been taken on the flip side of things, but he's going to be taken down. Assault is going to be the one to get that return as well. And we take a big, deep breath here for potentially the last 2 minutes. But right now, EG are in the lead. They can send this to a map number 4.
Oh, Silly has just done a nasty play running through the legs of Chino as he jumped on high, manages to get another kill there on Decimate. If he can keep this run going, which he's doing it, the kill on Hook, there's big. 3 in a row for him. This is the pressure, this is the pace that Evil Geniuses need. They're going to start outclassing Envy, because if Envy get the time to think and set up, it's unbreakable. Silly, unable to find something there. Assault still holding down middle. I think that aggression, that fast play from Evil Geniuses is really where they're finding that success. Assault still has glide bomb to work with. Apathy, the last player left alive for his team. Now up to mid. Oh my, it's fallen to pieces now, and Silly on spawn. Last player left for Evil Geniuses to try and hold on.
Here we go. EnVyUs looking for that next wave of kills. Just over 60 seconds left on the clock. Glide bomb coming in. Perfect timing for Assault, because this is just going to nullify that attack a little bit. The wall bangs coming through. Apathy, dodging, weaving. Can EnVyUs get that flag out? That's the question. Classic finds one. Hugh on the back side of things as well. The flag's actually been grabbed, and he's away. But there's one player cutting through. It's all up to Silly. He's going to find the flag. Can he finish it off? Yes, he can, but Silly goes down. That should be a flag. The series should be tied, and it's going to be Chino putting it in. The question is, can Hugh go even big? No. It's going to be 2-2. 45 seconds, Miles.
Classic has just mugged Evil Geniuses. Took the flag, took the wallet, took everything. Decimate trying to come through now. Aches. Lion Pro manages to survive that one. 35 seconds left on the clock now, as you called it, Phil. Final few moments now. We're tied up. We're going to be going to overtime unless something special happens. Chino, though, has got special written all over it. That play was huge. Big shots. Classic now etching forward into fire. You can see the play from EnVyUs developing slowly. The player now on the bottom. Huke sneaking his way through. Classic finds one. Huke finds another. They're about to flood in through the bottom of the docks. Aches, you're next. Can he hang in there? He does. Assault finds the gunfight on the flag. 10 seconds left. This is not how you want it to go. And Apathy with a superb nade is going to get the kill as well. 6 seconds now left. I don't think there's any time really to make this happen. Oh, they've left the flag out. We are going to roll through. That shots in. Final round. There's 1 minute now of extra time because they left the flag off of the spot.
Clever play. However, we've seen this come back to bite them. 2 go down. Chino with a big kill. And really, you see number 3 there, Apathy just waiting to return. The communication was clearly, let's reset, let's go again. We're heading to overtime.
Love that. Serious composure there. Serious composure from Evil Geniuses. They knew that play was going to work. And if it did, they were going to commit to that one. But when Silly overextended, he managed to sneak in from behind. Once the kill didn't work out, they pulled the plug on the plan and played it real safe, because you're right, Phil. The amount of times that has not worked out for teams at Champs already, it's not worth the risk, and now we go into extra time.
The question is, do we get that London Docks 25-second cap, or are we going to see what we saw in round 1, which took 5 minutes? Let's get into it. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Classic is on your screens. What can he achieve? Trades going down between Hughes and Aches. Next couple of kills could be crucial, and Classic, he's pushing forward, but he's got one on the flank as well. With him, it's Hugh. Hugh just go down. Classic as well. EG survive wave number 1.
Decimate now on the defensive, the back foot. Ace is surging forward. Chino's last left on the flag. Huke's on spawn, as is Classic, but this is a big gunfight. That's a huge win against Apathy, huge win. I wonder if Assault still has streaks. I'm not sure if he still has that glide bomb to work with. Nah, he doesn't, but he's real close to getting a few more.
It's 27 and 8. My goodness, I didn't even realize on a 5-kill streak again.
The ratios in Evil Geniuses are ridiculous. Apathy is going 9 and 19. Ace is going 9 and 14. Assault's going 28 and 8 right now. If Assault can find one, this would be huge. Oh, he doesn't get it, but Silly's still there to buy the pressure. Shots are through.
The flag is out. He's running home safe. Gets tagged through the wall. It's all up to Huke. If you can grenade him, no. The flag's gone back. It's going through Cole. That flag's got to be home and dry. Nobody. Oh my goodness.
Chino!
Where did he shoot him from?
Chino got it from street. App finds 2. The flag's going in.
What?
There it is.
The flag goes in, but hold the bus. Where did Chino just kill him from?
Back bus. That STG picks
that
up a 2-piece.
was through the wall of Cole.
Picks up a 2-piece from back bus through the wall.
Oh my god.
Either way, this time has been set now. Evil Geniuses have bought themselves 1 minute and 12 seconds of life in this series. Envy, can they get the cap done? Silly finds one big gunfight. Another. Silly looking big. Assault finds Classic as well. That's a lot of time bought now. 7 seconds respawn. Chino. If he can make these kills count, get his teammates back into this one, that'd be big. But again, they know they need to make this time count because the clock is not on their side. Sneaky Chino finds his first.
50 seconds is plenty of time on Docs. However, that kill feed was predominantly yellow, and Silly's actually gone for a flag pull. Can they do the double with 40 seconds left? Classic and Huke have to go big, and Classic's gone down. That flag's away. That flag is surely going in. Huke is too far away with 30 seconds left. The flag's home and dry. Silly's gonna put it in, and EG extend the series to game number 4. We're going to Hardpoint, and that may have just been the momentum change that EG needed.
It was a long one. A real protracted engagement that I must admit at times I thought that Envy had. But you have got to hand it to Evil Geniuses to keeping themselves together. Sticking to the plan, keeping their wits about them, and not letting any of those mistakes get out of hand. Big props to Silly, very, very confident play. Again, overextending in the stalemate situations, really trying to make the most of that. And again, the ratios in that, in terms of the kills and deaths, were pretty ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Like, really ridiculous.
Assault, obviously, huge game, high slayer. That's what he does. That's what he's known for. Sometimes on CTF, you're going to be that SMG that's running into those ARs time and time again. You're not going to get out. That's what happens when you've got a stalemate. However, I want to give a lot of credit to Silly, not only on the second side of overtime there, but he was very consistent in those 1v1s, those very important gunfights that you need to win. Huge, huge stuff. Evil Geniuses extend the series to a map number 4. We've seen a lot of 3-0s, 3 in fact, back-to-back, but not in this game. This is a winner bracket semi-final. For you guys at home, both teams have secured themselves top 6, $55,000. By all means, a great weekend's work, but win the series, you're going to make that $100,000. Gibraltar Hardpoint coming up next.
I got to ask the question though, if Assault doesn't go that like crazy big, EG would have been stomped on there.
Oh yeah.
There's no way. That'd have been an absolute bopping, as Revan puts it, to say the least. So you got to give it to Assault. At this point in time, he may have just injected the collagen, the adrenaline, the life force, straight back into the veins of Evil Geniuses through that spectacular individual performance. And the whole team is putting up the numbers. The whole team is giving the best job they can, but at the same time, without that superstar play, they could well and truly be looking at the lower bracket right now, but they live to fight another day, and the Gibraltar Hardpoint is going to be the next chapter in this saga.
And Gibraltar Hardpoint as well, going into this, let's look at the players and the team that obviously we have in front of us. Who's going to be the ones to stand out? I think Assault, obviously, huge assault rifle player. He'll be the one kind of putting up numbers. Chino, though, very, very strong on this map. For me, I know how obviously important the ARs are, obviously, on this map. I'm going to be looking at the SMGs, though. I'm going to be looking at the likes of Huke, at the likes of Silly. But Decimate, out of all 8 players on that main stage, I want to see Decimate start strong. His hardpoint at times have been incredible, but sometimes they've been a bit lackluster.
Well, on and off the battlefield, they're some of the toughest sons of guns in, I forget the whole thing, but
Games
no tank
like
could get them. Games like who gets
Games like Chino.
I love the commercial. Power up with tacos, boys and girls. Jack in the Box have graced the Call of Duty World Week with their help, and of course Team EnVyUs. So there you go. Remember, back in Anaheim. 100-point club, everybody gets tacos.
Not 100-point club happened. Absolutely rigged.
Devastated.
Rigged.
It's rigged. Maven. Here we go. EG versus Team EnVyUs. Map number 4. This is a big one. Envy with a win. They're going to move on to the winner's bracket. EG will be going down to the lower bracket. Either way, this is going to be everything to play for. For Evil Geniuses, the bounce back is very, very possible. Can they do it here on Gibraltar? Aches has got a thing or two to say. Big kill for him. Apathy finds one in the hard point, and Silly's starting to rack up the points.
A couple of points in the bag, and of course EG don't want to lose those spawns. You see those just trying to hold the line. Don't let EnVyUs get anywhere near it. It's very important to obviously get the points from pit center, but not get overly aggressive. We've seen teams almost flip the spawns themselves. Obviously, we're very many months, should I say, into the game. So a lot of teams learning that and learning when to rotate, which nice to see, of course. But with 9 seconds left, EnVyUs looking to get the scrap time. Look at number 3. It's going to be Aches. He's going to spawn right out, and that's due to the fact that Huke pushing up that map, getting across that halfway line. Are we going to see him make a sneaky play? That's the question.
Yeah, he's got a chance to make it happen now. Oh, Silly looked away just as he made his way through the courtyard, through the archway. Apathy spawning at the back now. Chino makes his way through the front, but here comes Classic. Huke's still walking his way through the back end. Decimate right in through the front door. He gets taken out, but Huke's in from behind. Again, a chance to find a big set of kills. These are important kills. Apathy's the first to go down, and Huke now, they know he's right behind them. Behind enemy lines. Can history repeat itself? Huke almost finds Assault, but hip fire up close with the STG. Somehow Assault blessed by the COD gods. Classic's now trying to etch his way forward, pick up where Huke left off, and he can't. 25 seconds left in the courtyard. EG have had this one on lockdown.
Silly. Big double kill there, extends his streak to 4 now, and again, not only stepping it up in the CTF, he's continuing that into the hard point. Assault's on a 3-kill streak as well, and how important is it to get streaks going into the next one? If you see the likes of Silly get a glide bomb or a barrage maybe, it'd be absolutely massive going into, of course, the Castle Road, but with 4 seconds left, Evil Geniuses, they're going to break 50. But this is no game, or no one-sided game as it stands right now. The rotations on Gibraltar, it works like this, where you may get a solid 30-40 seconds at a time.
Got to give props to Silly. 5 kills in a row for him, 4 kills in a row for Assault. Talking about streaks, there's a chance that 2 players can get it here, but they don't have any utility to break Castle Road with. Straight through the front door, that'll get it done. There is the glide bomb. Assault trying to make something happen, cannot. Silly with his 6th, his 7th. Beautiful work, full streaks, that's going to be big. They can just rain on Castle Road now, wide open, apart from that small little pillbox just behind the truck. There's not a whole lot of cover. App takes quick care of Chino, but again, they're not really applying the pressure here on Castle Road. They're letting Envy take the lead, and that is the lead taken now for Envy. Super aggressive start here. Aches making his way through the back. Silly finds 2 straight off spawn, cuts the legs right out of him. There's another player next to him if he can find the 3rd, and that's actually a big start to the end of Castle Road. 57 and climbing for Envy while they pick up the points here for EG. They made a fight of it towards the end. As we go over to turret, this could be absolutely huge. Envy have got to make their way through those hot gates. Assault in a prime position to pick up some kills there.
The important thing was Silly did not invest those streaks. He's still got 3 to play around with. Going down to the turret, we're going to see 2 players from EnVyUs spawn out, and maybe the chance for Evil Genius to pinch on in. But right now, Huke's going to be the one collecting points, and Classic goes down close to streaks. Assault and Apathy finding kill after kill. Such a close game, and Decimate working on those spawns as well, trying to flip things around and lure out Evil Geniuses. 2 teams. 2 smart teams here going at it here in the winner bracket semi-final. And I tell you what, EnVyUs potentially could be 5-6 minutes away from finding themselves in a top 3 position.
Chino slithers in, takes the hard point right out under the nose of EG, and now EG have to try to retake. Silly first in, gets absolutely dropped. Apathy on the turn, shot her through. Teammate helps him out, and Aches is now trying to make a way. 10 seconds left on turret. Envy have done a really good job here of getting in there. The kills aren't necessarily going their way, but the heads-up play, it certainly is. They've got the time. 47 seconds for Chino, 30 seconds and counting for Decimate. The other side of the board, Silly's got a load of kills, 12 and 7, but no one else is really bringing the thunder. That's 100 points cracked for Envy, and they're doing this without the kills. This just goes to show how brilliant they're executing this Gibraltar hardpoint right now.
Don't forget, EG do have those streaks in the back pocket. Classic is going to fall here once again. Silly, I've got to point it out, really stepping it up here in the hardpoint. 14 and 7, he was a huge influence in the CTF towards the end, and EG, there's 35 seconds left on this pit center, and they're controlling it beautifully here. Silly finds another before Apathy does fall, and now on a 3-kill streak. He's having a great time up there. A player which was released from E United, found a home at Evil Geniuses, and honestly, he's been playing the best COD I've seen in a very long time, personally from himself. Can he make that finals? We'll have to wait and see. 94 points and counting here, but with 10 seconds left, it's all about rotation at this point. And EG, they've got it.
They've got it. Are they going to make anything of it, though? Points climbing now for EnVy as the final few moments of pit center crossover. Aches in a prime position to catch these players on transition. Is Hook going to check the corner, though? Decimate goes through. Aches is going to get the shots out, but Hook is so freaking fast. EG with the points. Hanging in. Lovely stun from Silly is going to get that kill there on Classic. There's a player just above him as well, and that's Hugh again. Hugh, 4 kills in a row. Silly hasn't had to use those streaks yet. Fort Courtyard the first time round was great for Evil Geniuses. EnVy now surging forward. Hugh's going to make another kill. That's his 5th. Streaks are well within his reach. Fort Courtyard now, the gunfights are going down. Can Hugh get in there before the players are respawned and the health is regen? Silly comes back for a little bit of revenge. That's a lovely way to get back on off spawn. Chino, though, he's still over there. Still in a position to make something happen before Aches takes clean care of him. 20 seconds remaining here on Fort Courtyard, and it looks like EG are going to get every second.
EG are right back in this. They have the lead. And Silly is 21-9 with a full set of streaks. And here we go. The rotation comes down. This time they're looking to pick up those players. He knows where all 4 players are. He's actually found Chino. And I tell you what, he might not have expected that. But if he finds the next couple of kills, this could be huge after he finds 1. And we do see 2 players, 1 from either team spawn out. EG don't have to lose favorable spawns. But the artillery barrage is going to nullify any type of points that EnVyUs can get. And with a 35-point lead, Evil Geniuses here, they're playing this so smartly. And Apathy, a champion, a winner in his own rights, find a double as well. Evil Geniuses looking to extend it, just 1 player in and around there. Can Assault sniff him out? It's Chino in the back corner. He finds him, he's gonna go down. Chino goes big with a double. And this is so back and forth, Miles.
I gotta call out the artillery play, slows down the points, and no one has touched it for quite a while. Silly, though, he's hoping to find something. Catches Chino, just look away at the wrong time. Huke, desperate last stand there on top of the bridge as he gets pushed. And here's again, Evil Geniuses, 150 now, 10 seconds left on Castle Road. They're gonna get the final 10. EnVy have to set up now for turret. They have to try to get in there as quick as they can. Decimate's already in position. Aches taking care of Classic with a glorious grenade, but now we have App. If he can find something to slow the play here, slow the control of turret there for EnVy, and Silly's going to get it done with a fighter pilot up above. There's not a whole lot of cover there, but the angle is going to be essential. The shots are through. He's not able to get the players who are sitting over the mid. Assault's having to have the gunfights on his own without the cover of that fighter pilot.
The fighter pilot was guaranteed 1 in the hill. He got taken out and couldn't find anyone else. But again, it kept that pressure on. But EnVyUs, they've thrown that right out the window and they're back on this hill. 30 points left on the hill. 30 points behind. EnVyUs looking to catch up, looking to chase down Evil Geniuses here. Silly still going off at 24 in 11. Most kills in the lobby, least deaths in the lobby. 50 seconds to his name, the butt of the gun in the face of Decimate. But EnVyUs, they still have control of the turret. We're going to be going to our 3rd rotation. And Miles, there's going to be 3 points in it.
So tight. Evil Geniuses have lost that powerful lead they just worked so hard for. Hugh just absolutely deny and Aches any presence here on the map with that PPSH. Does finally get killed there, but again, we still have a little few streaks to work with. I think Silly has 1 streak left. I may be wrong. Pit center now as we roll over. EG, hoping to find a whole heap of time. EnVy have got the spawn up top. They're getting ready also for Courtyard on the next round. Can they find a couple of kills here? Can Decimate get these players out? Shot through. Oh, Assault making him really work for it. And all this time, the clock is ticking. Hukin from behind. The dagger in the back there, and Aches over the top. Aches with another one on Decimate there. Classic was able to get the kill. He's being pressured, pinned down there from the shots from Assault, and Chino left on his own in mid. Teammates have to spawn, have to get back in there. Chino trying to do it all on his own, and Hugh once again desperate to get into the pit center, but it's not his pit center anymore. 187 and climbing. This is looking good for EG. This pit center has been very kind to them. Very profitable. Decimate can't stop the bleeding. There's another player in there. It's Aches. Aches has just been going off 4 kills in a row. 22 and 16 for him right now. That's huge. Not far away from streaks. Hugh's got to cut out the legs of this one. He can't. Silly helps out. EG, it's getting close.
And Miles, hello Apathy. Look where he is. Spawning right at the back. He's just got Silly the perfect spawn, and I don't think EnVy have a clue. Silly's just found Hugh, and they've got the spawns. They're pushing this out. Evil Geniuses are looking great here with full streaks. The rotation is perfect because Apathy gets the spawns for them. A player that can't be judged on a scoreboard. That's a play which comes straight from the brain, and EnVyUs, they're in a world of trouble. Aches, Apathy, Silly, putting 3 players on the back foot, and they're all spawning. And look at the SMG from Aches. These streaks right now could finish it if he wants to.
Oh, it's too fitting. 225 now. The fighter pilot from up on above, Ace cackling from the cockpit as he fires down on those players. Champion stuff here, 230, almost as he gets in there. 20 points now for the win. They can't win it here on Fort Courtyard, but they'll put themselves in an incredibly solid position. Evil Geniuses, this has got game 5 written all over it. Envy, they've just started to drop off. That start to the series was powerful for them. The search and destroy was clinical, but they've just started to waver. The shaky legs, the tired hands, the foggy heads, and that is not what you need at Champs. Castle Road is once again the subject of an Evil Genius's artillery barrage. Ace powering forward, 8 kills in a row as a glide bomb now. He's got all the artillery in the world to make this one happen. He can power through Chino. He may be able to get both of them in there. Doesn't find one. A few points are all that's needed. Ace is still on a spree. Assault answering through the back, and the spawns are not looking great for Envy. This is it. Final few points for Evil Geniuses if they can grab them.
3 points is all they need. Classic tries his best. He's going to find one, fall down. EG had the spawn. The double nade comes in. Ace, Apathy, combining for the triple. They're trying to push this to a game 5, and they've done it. And they're on for the reverse sweep. Patrick Price and the boys of EG are turning heads, and we're going to see our first game 5 on Alpha today. We're going down to that search and destroy, and if it's anything like the first one, it is going to be an absolute beast of a game.
Evil Geniuses versus EnVyUs now in a game 5. After the break, we will give you one team who will be finding themselves in the top 3 here at the 2018 Call of Duty World League Championships. For the love of God, people, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 2018 Call of Duty World League Championships presented by PlayStation 4. We're champs, baby, and here at the Nationwide Arena, things are heating up. Just joining us in Alpha, we're in a Game 5 between Team EnVy and Evil Geniuses. EG, prior to this series, were undefeated here in the Nationwide Arena, and EnVy have pushed them to the brink, but EG are now on the cusp of a reverse sweep. Miles and Murmur bringing you all the action here. So far, so good. If you're an EG fan, EnVy, this is a good place for them to be, though, Phil. The first search and destroy was a San Marie Dumont, and it was a clinic from Team EnVy. Evil Geniuses, though, a newfound life in them. Desperation. The feeling that destiny is certainly on their side as they've surged their way through this tournament.
You see that picture in the back? Them all carrying Silly. It was a little bit of the opposite. In that Hardpoint, Silly dragging them through with that huge score streaks coming in. 250 to 178. We are going to be seeing a Game 5. I tell you what, we won't be seeing a Game 5 of Bravo. If you missed it, Red Reserve just lost to LG on the 4th map in Hardpoint. LG, I tell you what, I know we've got EG and EnVy right in front of us, but where the hell have LG got this from? Formal is playing like a god.
John's a monster.
Slack's not bad too either,
Slack's
right?
pretty good.
Yeah.
Who's the other bloke on that team?
I don't know, doesn't matter.
Does it matter? Team EnVyUs versus Evil Geniuses, here we go. The 5th map in what has been a bit of a roller coaster of a series. EG, again, the self-proclaimed villain of the Call of Duty World League for eliminating fan favorites Optic Gaming. But nonetheless, the Nationwide Arena has been packed to the rafters with screaming Call of Duty fans all weekend long, and we're not quite done yet. Not out of the woods just yet, as we are whittling down these teams slowly but surely. In the end, there will be one winner. This is for a place in the winner's bracket final.
Search and Destroy duo. Assault and Ace 1.77, 1.62 are in the top 3 for Search and Destroy KD. I mean, that says a lot in itself. Coming into this series, they hadn't lost to Search and Destroy in the Nationwide Arena. EnVy, of course, 2-2-0 up, and now find themselves in game number 5. My goodness. This Search and Destroy takes you from $55,000. And I think they're gonna have a break as well. Because it's taking them to $100,000. $45,000 for one map, Miles.
This is a $45,000 Search and Destroy match.
Everyone from the Bravo station filtering in now to watch game number 5. Let's take a look at the bracket, though, and see how EG and EnVyUs have got here, along with a couple other things. EG, 3-0 Vitality, 3-0 Lightning Pandas, and now find themselves in a Game 5. On the other side of things, though, Miles, how did EnVy make it? EnVy
hasn't exactly been the smoothest journey. There's been a couple of bumps, a couple of undulations, some humps in the road that they've had to fight their way through. EnVy gave them a bit of a, FaZe gave EnVy a bit of a run, making after the reverse sweep. At the same time, Ghost Gaming also gave them a jab, gave them a shot to the ribs, but they took it, and they handed them back 3-1. And now we find ourselves in a deadlock. This final map is all it takes. Big old increase in your prize pool, one step closer to COD Champs glory. And bragging rights, man, those rings, those rings.
I just want a round 11. That is all I want for. That is all I care about.
You're a simple man, Phil. You simple needs.
Thank
round
you.
11.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Bit of G Fuel. A Scuff controller and an Astro headset. See?
Now we're talking.
Easy to please you, right?
EnVy, EG, head-to-head. This is not head-to-head, this is just their records. Ignore what I'm saying. 5-2 in S&D for EnVy, 4-2 for EG. Search and Destroy. Team KD does favor EG a little bit, but the map win percentage goes to EnVy. Crazy. We're throwing stats at you left, right, and center, but Chino is going to be coming off with a sniper. I had to take a breath there, but Chino is going to miss that first shot. Information gathered, nothing more than that.
It's a well-known shot, but it is notoriously difficult to hit. EG on defense. One player towards A, 3 of them are stacking towards that B side. B side, the gamble of choice here for Evil Geniuses, and we see that slow, steady push towards for EnVy. Classic has bomb. We know that Chino's got a snipe. Aches on your screen, watching lights on the right-hand side. Huke's just on the outskirts of the underground there. And as you can see, it's a very slow advance from EnVy. They've got to watch that player through middle, and it's going to be a hail of gunfire as soon as they make their way forward. Aches is going to be the first to shoot. App's got a classic in his line of sight, and the smoke's through mid, actually, with 40 seconds left on the clock. It looks like EnVy are now trying to double down on that.
Here we go.
Silly with a nade over the top. Like, look at where number 6 is. That was a huge nade.
That's what I was going to say. He's coming from the middle. And now with a sniper in hand, Chino may want to find something, try and pick it off, but he looks away at the wrong time. Assault is going to find the kill, but surely Silly should be going down. No! Silly! Little 180 kickflip off those stairs. He finds himself a kill.
Tubular, bro. That's for sure something Rich would say. You know what? I love Rich, man. I'm a big fan of Rich.
Let's not go too far.
I loved him in overtime at last champs. Here we go, guys. Round 2.
Silly finalizing that round. And EG 2-0 down in the series, trying to pull off the reverse sweep. Will he have a smile on his face as big as that banner? He's already found himself 2 kills. Let's kick things off, Miles, and then another 90-second try. That's it.
Ooh. Those stuns are going to give a lot of information away. 2 players are only watching towards that B site. Classic finds one with a lovely nade over the top. Silly's deep. Huke, oh, the Achilles heel of Huke. He's been unstoppable so far. Classic's just about to clear that smoke, and once he does, Silly, oh, he looked away at the wrong time, and what a round that was from EnVyUs to get back into this.
I mean, that's fast, that's aggressive. The grenade's obviously coming up clutch. Huke picking up a kill. Silly was left in a 1v4. It was never really going to happen. Of course, crazier things have happened, but Classic shuts that one down instantly, and again ties this map up. And you know what? That might be the trend here. 1-1, 2-2, 3-3. Oh, we're going to see it go to that final round 11.
Tubular. Here we go. Into the third. EnVy on offense now, and it doesn't look like Chino's running that slide. We've got one player, Decimate, going for the real slow, long wrap down low. Classic, he's going to be going right through middle. Actually, he's managed to get through just before I called it. Curse of the caster after he just catches the back of his head. Decimate now trying to charge forward. Difficult to make the play happen with a man down, but still, they're gambling towards B. It is actually going to be Huke who's looking towards the back right of the map. He's just peeking towards A. Maybe trying to create a bit of a diversion. Classic bit of misdirection. We'll see if Evil Geniuses buy it. Chino with bomb. Very carefully etching towards that B bomb site.
50 seconds on the clock. EnVyUs are all split up. You got Decimate in lights, now regrouping in cold. Huke, this is a big 1v1. He's gone for a frag, my goodness, could land in the top pocket now. Silly. Bobs and Weaves finds himself in a bit of a better position. That's information for Decimate though. 2 players spotted on EG, but the numbers are against EnVyUs right now. The bomb is going down, and Huke tucking himself in this corner. Decimate's gone either side. This should be EG, and here comes the pinch. Silly going for the kill. He's going to find himself in hot water there, but Chino is going to be traded out. It's all up to Huke. 1v3, pistol to his name, 5 bullets in the chamber. Not going to happen. As we are going to see the defuse come in, we're going to have a quick chat, work out who's closest to streaks. It's going to be Aches. Fist bumps all round, and EG take another round.
Ooh. I'm glad we stayed on Huke's perspective throughout all of that. I mean, you get to see what it looks like when a player is backed into a difficult decision, hidden by the wall bangs, makes the jump out, gets the tag in a player, helps Chino get the kill, finds himself an assist, and then almost kills Aches. If you give Huke an inch, he will take a mile every time. We've seen him hit some insane 1v3s in the competition already. Evil Geniuses with 1 round up here in the 4th we go. Aches currently sitting at 3-1 on a 2-kill spree, assault with bomb, and he looks like he's teetering towards A, but at that same time, that stun is certainly going to make him think twice. Apathy just watching the cut there, watching that small gap. Huke is just in his line of sight if he can peek on round. Again, it's a very slow start from EG. This is quite characteristic of what EG have been doing so far in the Search and Destroy in this series. They've been very slow, very pensive, and at times that's worked out for them, but here it may not. As you can see, EnVy are starting to relocate. They're starting to relocate back towards mid. There's 1 player towards the B-bomb site. And if these trades don't go favorably, this is not going to be an ideal push for EG.
I love it when you get the time ticking away and all 8 players are still alive, because that attacking team are forced into making a move. And here we go. This is the move. The bomb is going towards B. Classic is going to be the first line of defense back towards that bus.
Aches has got his work cut out from though. As soon as they know that the B play is coming, Aches is going to have to contend with those players in middle, and the timing, if it's not right, they're going to be able to cut straight across mid and just catch them in a crossfire, and it looks like they're actually able to do that. Less than 20 seconds left. Assault's going to get first blood. Silly's in, hip fires out, finds Classic, finds Decimate, Apps now on top. It's an absolute bloodbath. 2v2 right now. The clock's still ticking, less than 10 seconds. Something's got to happen in a big, big way.
It's a technical 2v4 here. Next kill could be crucial. Chino knows the bomb's going down, but he can't go past as Aches finds one, finds a second. Hugh denies that. PPSH lightning strikes over one, but Silly, he was solid in the CTF. He was solid in the hardpoint. Can he go clutch with a 1v2 in the search and destroy with 30 seconds left? No! Chino picks him apart, and EnVyUs clutch up and secure the round.
This is a tense match. I'm very clenched right now, man. I'm not sure if you can tell. To a man who's not clenched, Chino right now. So chilled, so easy going. Chino is one of the coolest players you will ever see.
Look at him. Look at him in that banner.
So relaxed, even in these incredibly tense moments. He's got an MVP to his name this season already.
Oh yeah.
He was on that winning TK roster before. Changing over. Here we go. Chino, the man, the myth, the miss. Sadly, Chino still tried again. Halfway towards those streaks. Can't fault him for trying. That snipe in hand is going to be very handy now on the offense for Team Envy. Tied up 2-2 as we go into the fifth.
Time's ticking away here, and again, it's a very slow search and destroy. We saw on St. Marie those fast, aggressive B pushes, even towards the A-bomb site too. But then again, not many people in the world have played a $45,000 search and destroy. Hugh kicked things off with the first blood. And he's jumping on in with his pistol. He's got the A-bomb site completely open for his squad here. Hugh making massive moves for EnVyUs. That bomb is in, and it should be going down shortly. And this is a very heavily favored round for Envy.
Uh-oh, Chino. Wrong gun, wrong time, but what a decision that was. Almost paid dividends there, having a snipe out. Big nade over the top's going to find App with the tag. This is a great way to watch this position. The Decimate, he knows he's got the cover from Chino if he decides to make the play. But you've got to be careful. I mean, that's crosshair directly on a teammate. Assault's going to open up the other side of the dock, so now there's a way in for EG. 20 seconds.
Oh my God! Chino with a quick scope. Decimate finds one, and Classic finds another. My goodness, Chino. Reflexes like a cat. Snaps on. That is disgusting. And I mean, even if he missed it, his teammates picked up the kills, which, yeah, credit to them too. We should also highlight, you know, well done, Classic. But, Chino, that snipe was disgusting.
Nasty. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Envy with the lead as we go into the sixth round. They're 3 away from advancing further into the winners bracket. And again, streaks for Chino. Kills with snipes net you more points. 3 kill spree, not too far away from those. Huke's going to be dropped by Aches as the bomb carrier. The bomb's moving towards the B site, but again, quite a deep split from the players on EG. Uh-oh, App. Oh, Guardian Angel assault there. Saves him just in the nick of time, and now Chino's having to double down. He's going all in with 1 minute left on the clock, and it's a 2v4 right now. EG have really played this round well. A little bit too much vigor, too much gusto, and now all of a sudden, Envy go from that last round to this. Can Chino, can he whip that magic up again? Can lightning strike twice?
45 seconds here. The bomb is going down. Chino spots one, dropped down by the water. Aches is going to find himself down there as well. Chino has all the information, but nothing to play with. Classic in a 1v4 is going to find the first. I'm not getting excited because the pinch was on. And a great round for EG, calm, composed, and they close things out. It's Apathy who finishes things off, takes down Classic there, and we talk about how well EnVyUs have obviously done in past Call of Duty World Championships. They've got a couple of seconds to their name. A championship as well. Apathy, ironically, was lifting that trophy with that $800,000 check just a couple years ago, but now he's facing his previous organization. 3-3, all tied up. Round number 7.
Decimate having a little tough round so far, 1 and 4 for him. Oh, explosions are plenty. A lot of nades thrown. I don't think we're going to have too many grenades left to work with in the sort of mid-game here. And as we see, it's a favorable B push for Envy. Evil Geniuses with quite a strong map presence. Again, Aches in mid. We've got one player Assault watching the back end of the street, but he's watching lights. He's not necessarily watching the front. So if EnVy decide to commit, they're going to get a lot of ground. They're going to get quite far and deep into the street. There you are. Apathy's coming from behind. They're out. They've committed. They're outside of Cole. Here comes the play. It's all or nothing for EnVy. Apathy's going to find the first. The clock is ticking. Here they come. They're all guns blazing. They don't care. They're going to charge straight into the guns of EG, but Aches has found one. Now it's a 2v1. Favorable trades went the way of EG, and that's because they were in the defensive position. 30 seconds left on the clock. Decimate. Time to pull out some magic.
Here it is. Oh, here it isn't. Silly. Once again, those are the 1v1s you win, and you really put your team on a platform to succeed here. Silly again. Sharp shots with the PPSH. And these are the rounds that count. You know, we've gone 1-1, 2-2, and now 3-3, and EG taking that lead. Look at that stat line. 1.25 in CTF, 1.15 in Hardpoint. Pretty much neutral at 0.97 in S&D. But this is one hell of an important search and destroy here. He's 6-4, so maybe he's looking to get above neutral. But for $45,000, the search and destroy is what matters right now. Let's kick things off. Let's stay on board with Silly as he's up close. He's aggressive. And he's looking to lead his team to victory right now.
EG have hit A hard. Two players though still sitting through mid. We've got Assault watching the flank. They may be outnumbered and potentially outgunned with Hook shooting the way he is right now down by that A-bomb site, unless we can see some presence through mid. But again, that's being watched by Chino, so it's basically chess right now. The first player to make that move is going to be punished. Classic watching the rear flank for the members of EnVyUs. Apathy with a bomb. Ooh, Hook has just managed to get in to the docks. He's behind that crate. If Apathy commits to the site, Hook can pop up like, dare I say it, a jack in the box and find him. That stun's going to help. Here comes the fight. Hook's biding his time. He's waiting for it. Surprise! There he is! Takes care of Silly. He's still alive! He almost manages to get a second until Assault puts him down.
Assault there does find the kill that Evil Geniuses need, but now a 2v3, 20 seconds left on the clock. He's just spotted both of them. Well, two of them, should I say, as Classic still tucked away on the road, but there's only 15 seconds left. He's going to find himself in a spotter bother. Decimate and Chino combined for the double, and EnVyUs strike back. It's like two heavyweights in a boxing ring right now, taking blow after blow, but we are very, very close to seeing which one succeeds. EnVyUs find themselves another round.
And this is what EnVy were doing to EG in the first Hardpoint, and the first search and destroy, sorry, on Sainte Marie. Really slow play, these little set pieces where they bait and switch so effectively. They work together so well in these moments. And again, that was a very close match. That was 6-4, and it was only until the end where we really saw some magic. Chino, third time in a row. No, this caster a little too excited. So Hook's in on the site. Armored's doing its job. EG now on defensive, got to get back in on that site, but again, Chino quite ambitious now. I like this. He's a lot more confident in his positioning. He's trying to catch those players out as they rotate back from the mid over towards the A-bomb.
Yeah, you can see Decimate and Chino, they're anticipating the flank, but nobody is pushing that flank from Evil Geniuses. This is such a big round. Mentally, to go 5-4 up in a search and destroy for $45,000 here, Hugh, he's getting aggressive. He's seen the back of Silly. Aches has just gone down. That's Chino sniping from the back. Silly answers back onto Hugh as well. All tied up, 3 versus 3. But Decimate pushing through the mill. He's 4 and 5. He could extend that. He's tagged 2 players up. It might just be what they need. He's going to find himself taken down, but now it's all up to Classic. 1v2. Silly spotted him, surely. This is the end of Classic. Survived. He's got the bomb in hand, but I love the play. Silly tags him up, he doesn't overextend, he doesn't put his team in a position which is dangerous.
They're watching the clock, and they don't need to watch it that closely because Silly's shooting hot, cuts him down up close, and boy oh boy, here we go, Phil.
Silly again, coming up clutch. He's the one to finalize the round before. He finalizes this. His CTF was incredible. His Hardpoint on Gibraltar was fantastic for me, without a doubt the MVP of this series, and that's with Assault dominating on map number 1, but it doesn't matter. We are game 5, round 10. EnVy need 2 back-to-back. This is a winner bracket game, of course. Loser does not go home, but 90 seconds on the clock. Miles, let's get into this one.
This is match point for Evil Geniuses to complete that reverse sweep, and they're very hard and fast deep in the B already. Only have Aches watching that back right. Classic He was the first line of defense, and now he's got to report back to boss. They're coming to B. They're making their way forward. Apathy's already well deep, possibly able to get the arm down. Shots out, tags. Apathy, can he find something? Oh, Silly goes down. That's a very, very good start. Envy now with a chance to rebound. No one's actually rotated back round. They're not hitting mid. They're hoping the Evil Geniuses, they commit to the cavalry, they commit to the reinforcements, and App's got to back down. He's got no one really to help him there aside from Assault on the bomb side.
Aches just took one down in the middle, and he gets in, gets out, and it's a 3v3. They're on the attack now. Yes, their location has been revealed. Everyone knows they're at B. The offensive team, the defensive team, everyone, including you guys at home as well. A lot of gunfire going down. Huke over by the stairs. Assault's actually going to jump across, but he's not going to go for the bomb plant. He's going to go for the kills. He's found one, traded out by Classic. Perfectly done. But Apathy, hesitation, and notably tags up Classic. Can he finish him off? Yes, he can. It's all down to Huke here. A Evil Genius is going to secure this, put themselves in. Huke finds and tags up one. The bomb goes down. Apathy goes down as well. It's a 1v1. Oh, we got to see him do it. Huke for the 1v2. Time and time again. He's taken bullets. He can't challenge. Aches, the experience showing. But with 35 seconds left on the clock, it's a showdown. Both tagged again. My goodness. Nobody's able to finish this one off. With Huke being tagged up, the time is ticking. He's got plenty of time to play with. But Aches using the best cover in the game, the bomb site here. He's going to peek out. The audacity of Aches. He's going to not only find the kill, pound into the chest, fist bumps all around, and EG wins 6-4 on map number 5. They're going to be top 3. They're going to secure $100,000, and EnVyUs will have to fight from the loser bracket. My goodness, what a way to finish things off.
The reverse sweep is complete. The reign of terror continues here